Hey everyone, it's Kira, and welcome back to another Star Stable video. I didn't think I'd be saying that, because at the end of my last video, I said I was never going to make another one again. But I actually got a really good response to the last one, which I want to thank all of you for. I was really surprised that so many people enjoyed it. So I decided that I would upload when I can, when I feel like it. I don't have time to upload regularly because I'm really busy in life, but I think occasional videos would be fun to film. Today I thought that I could host a Star Stable flat show. If you watched my last video, you saw that I was collecting the right tack and horses to host flat shows, and since then I have participated in a lot and also hosted a lot. Today we're going to host on the server Nightstar and see how many people we can get to show up. Lately flat shows have been dying down, which is a little bit sad, to me anyway, but I'm still hoping that we can get a good amount of people to host one, and I'll just take you guys along and show you how I host my flats. So today I am riding my new mule. I did log on to buy the mules, and I got this guy. He's really cute. I named him U2, like the band U2. I don't know if anybody's familiar, but that is what his name is inspired by. And we are at the arena next to the riding hall. I don't know what this is called. I think it's properly called like the Cliffside Arena, but a lot of people don't know that. So when I advertise in here, I just say arena next to riding hall. Okay, we're gonna, oh, I forgot that the mules slide. It takes so long. Okay, let's stand right here. I'm gonna say, I always do it like this, like with the little dash and then the plus sign. Flat show, where arena next to riding hall. Any attire, I'm not gonna say that. I'm just not gonna say anything about attire. Say full to join. I always use full. And we have sent our first ad. Okay, we got 3. Who is this person running around in flat attire? I think they should join. Hello, would you like to join my show? Oh, okay, bye. Let me know if you guys have any particular type of content that you want to see. If you guys have anything specific, just let me know. Maybe I can get it done. Blue! Blue is a member of my club. Oh my gosh. She's our club owner. Want to join my flat show? Okay, so I sent out my last call for the show. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 people today, which is a good number, especially because I'm not judging attire. If I were judging attire, I'd like a little bit more people. And I gotta change my camera angle. I always put it pretty far out when I'm judging so I can see the whole arena. I like how everyone is just trying to get this rail. You guys can spread out. I will go over rules now. Please hold questions until the end. First, this is elimination until top 5. I always say for the sake of other riders because I feel like it makes people less argumentative. Like, I don't care if they're mad at me for eliminating them, but I don't want them to cause a ruckus for the other people who are just trying to do a flat.
A few moments later.
Any questions? Somebody always tends to have a question, so let's see what we got today. Okay, perfect. We will get started. Now, please no talking during the flat. And then I switch to cap so everybody can see me. I start with a walk, and I don't judge the first transition because some people kind of don't pay attention while rules are going on, so I give them the chance to look up and see that everyone's moving. You are now being judged. Good luck. And I'm gonna take a sip of water because I am dehydrated, as usual. When I'm judging flats, I kind of have to swing around a lot at the beginning because there are so many people, and once I get down to my top 5, I put them in one half of the arena. So let's ask them to trot. That gray was oh, that one in the corner is late. When I'm starting out in the beginning, I go for the person who's the latest. So if a couple of people are late, I go for the latest one. And then as more people get eliminated, I just eliminate anybody who's late. This person is sitting the trot, so they have to be eliminated. So yeah, trot usually just means post, and then if you ask for sit trot specifically, then they should sit. Now let's watch the spacing here. Some of these people are getting a little bit close, but it's fine so far. As long as nobody's running through each other, I give them benefit of the doubt just because screen delay can be really different on different screens. Canter. That mule over there is late. As you can see, they're still trotting. By the way, there is absolutely no hate or hard feelings about anybody who's in this video. I'm just filming myself hosting the flat. Let's see, is anybody running through each other? Once we get to quicker gates like the canter and extended canter, people's spacing tends to get a little bit messy, so I do look for that when I'm hosting. Okay, this looks okay. Oh, that person just trotted. I'm not crazy, am I? And that person is running in place, so I can't judge them properly. So let's see if when we halt, they're okay or if they get a network error. I think they just got a network error because they seem to disappear, which is unfortunate, but we're gonna have to continue. I will now come around for backup tests. Please back up 4 steps, counting the inside hind leg only. So the reason I only count the inside leg, I used to do counting both legs, but after I judged a lot of flats, I realized that it's very different on people's screens when you count both legs, and it's just more fair to the people in the flat if I just count one. Let's go ahead and start with this person. So they should count 4 steps on this leg. Also, I do not count the slide step because that's impossible to count. 2, 3, 4. That was good. 1, 2, 3, 4. That was good. That was definitely 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 in a slide. So that's fine. That was also 4 in a slide. As you can see, the slide can be bigger or smaller depending on the breed of horse. Like on the Carmelo, it was a pretty big slide, but on the Gray, it was a shorter slide. So you just have to be good at training your eye to identify which is the slide. I think that was 5, I'm not gonna lie. So all of these people are safe from elimination. So she can't count clearly on fast ponies, but whatever. That's gonna be really funny when they see this recording and see that it was 5 steps.
To identify which is the slide.
I'm gonna say movement. Well, wait, let's make sure that we have more than 5 people, because 5 is no more elimination. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, everybody's trotting, amazing. Let's do reverse direction. I say reverse direction now because sometimes people get confused and they reverse like as they start backing up. The mule was a little bit slow, but not slow enough for elimination yet, so I'm gonna let it slide. These people are getting close. I'm concerned. This person might cut off. No, let's be careful, guys. Let's do trot. That Gray is late. As you can see, still going at the extended canter when the others were trotting, which counts as a late transition. So how many people? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we have 5, which means there's no longer any elimination, and it means they're gonna have to start cutting the ring. So I stand right here and I tell them to cut from B to E. Well, actually, since they're all on this side, maybe I'll just have them go over here. Sometimes that instruction is a little bit difficult, and I understand that it's a little bit confusing, but let's see how this group does at following it. These two are getting a little close. Okay, they still follow directions, which is great. So for this section of the flat, I open my phone and I open a note on my phone to write down the horses that are in the ring by breed or color so I can identify them. And then I write my faults for each one. Sorry, I'm writing down, so I can't talk and write at the same time. So I have Carmelo, Paint, Bay, Mule, and Liver Chestnut. And I will write down their late transitions and faults as I go along, so if people have questions at the end, I can tell them, and also it just helps me to place them fairly. So the Paint over here was late, so they get 1 late transition, which I consider to be 1 fault. Other flat judges have their own scoring systems for what they consider to be 1 fault or 2 faults or however many. I have late transition as 1 fault personally, but you can do it however you think is fair. So I'm gonna do something that people call me out for a lot in my flats is I'll make them go to an extended canter and immediately to a halt, and it always gets somebody. So let's try it. Halt. Like immediately after they canter. Yes, it got that one, that Liver Chestnut over there. That was in sync. Everybody did that at the same time. Okay, so this one is late. That is, oh, and they halted. Okay, so for halting, that's another point off. So they were late and then incorrect. Oh. Yeah, so that's some poor spacing from the Paint right there. So it's basically between the Carmelo and the Mule for first right now. Canter. Oh, I think the Carmelo broke gate. Okay, I think I have enough. You are no longer being judged. Please line up in front of me. In 5th place, Harley Song Knight. In 4th place, Anna Dawn Girl. All these people actually did really good. It's always difficult to place the top 5 because they're always so competitive. in second place. And our winner, Iris Emerald Rock. Oh shoot, I can't spell. If I could spell, then I could announce the winner. There we go, amazing. I only had like one person talk back about it, and that's always a success for me when I have people who are polite in my flats. Yes, that was your one fault. At least she knows she did it. Alright everyone, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you enjoyed seeing a little bit about how I host flat shows, some personal insight. If you're looking to host a flat show on Star Stable, I would say just do it. Like, come up with a point system in your head and just practice, or practice with or practice with a friend as well, because it always helps to have someone else helping you when you're first starting out. And then once you have a lot of practice, you can totally do it on your own. Although you sometimes do get... They do not want me to film this outro. Overall, I think it's worth it, and you do get a lot of people who are very nice to you. And it's just a fun thing to do. So yeah, if you're interested in more type of flat videos or just anything else, let me know, and I might see you guys later. Bye!